Chris and I have set up camp, as you can see behind us here. We're gonna go take a walk for a few hours, come back, have some dinner. We'll probably come back with a bear, have some dinner, and then go back out to get the second bear, because Chris is gonna get the first one, I'm gonna get the second one, and then we'll touch in at that point. Well, you'll probably see some footy in between, but we're just gonna go and hunt. The make-believe. The camera just stayed there. Don't worry about the camera. Right here, we got a bear that worked its way down from here. There's all these berries in this brush right here. This is salmonberry. There's a little bit of thimbleberry as well. There's something. Chill. How do you feel comfort-wise? I still got him. He's like very close to there. He's coming slightly to the left. He's a little bit further down. He's working his way. I see just the hump coming. I just gotta see his face. I want to know what his ears look like. Oh, there are two. Oh, that's not good. Alright guys, bad news. We think that it's probably a female, but it's mating season right now, and often black bears practice something called infanticide. So they'll come and they'll kill the young of another black bear female in order to mate with it. So we're not necessarily going to pack up and leave just yet, because there's a pretty good likelihood that if there's a female here and it's during the mating season, that a male's going to come out eventually. We got all the time in the world. Okay, so we spoke too soon, guys. I don't think this is a female with a cub. This is a male with a female. These are two breeding bears, I think. They're both fairly large. Both of them had fairly small ears with larger heads. That's a good bear. I got glass on it. The bear that we shot at, the way that it walked away and the way that it was walking through this cut after it was shot, or shot at, it ran at first and then it posted up for like a few minutes and then it just started feeding. And I don't think an injured animal would prioritize feeding. So our guts both say that we didn't hit that animal, which is actually a good thing. We'd rather have it run away not hit than run away hit. So we're just going to take a look at this footage here and see what it looks like. The mule deer spaghetti May 2023. Some real coffee, thank you.
is the A7S2 ISO.
I actually hate Reza. I don't know why he got invited on this trip.
And Chris was like, shut up. You won't stay here for now.
Like you almost. Oh, that was like perfect.
Right now, filming or a big picture?
Filming. You can't film the whole cooking and then not show the payoff shot. Because everybody wants to see it being eaten after, and they want to see the person go, oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Whenever you're ready. Reza, be ready with the follow-up shot. Wait, and I'd wait for it to turn sideways. Oh, you got him! You got him! Get ready with a follow-up.
That was a good follow-up.
Good follow-up, dude. He was running.
That is a three-way split on all the meat, I think, for that one.
Oh my god, guys, that was awesome.
You see the bears, you get set up, you wait, you can move a bit closer. We were 200 yards that way, and you were about to shoot.
Angle?
And I said, no, let's move over here.
Exactly.
Yeah. All right, boys, let's go get the truck. And we were saying there would be no bears here.
Chris. Oh, buddy. So we're not that bad.
We're not that. This whiskey is very special given we're at Bear Camp. It's called Bearface. It's a Canadian 7-year blended whiskey, triple aged in 3 different oaks. It's first aged in ex-American bourbon casks, which would bring some like caramel, vanilla, and sweetness. Then French wine casks, which will bring like cherries and some fruits. And then Hungarian oak, virgin Hungarian oak, should be a little bit spicy. I have a whiskey review channel. It's true. Yeah. All right, what's yours?
Smell the cherry in there.
Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers.
To Mike.
That's nice.
That's delicious, man.
Yeah.
It is delicious.
You had so many opportunities just in the last 2 days.
In 2 days, we've seen 6 bears.
Yeah.
6
It's been
bears.
a good trip.
Yeah, a good trip.
You and I,
Yeah.
having a voice like that behind us,
Yeah, the
we're
calm.
a team. You just sit down. You told me twice because I was kind of like fucking around everywhere.
Also,
So
I've
sit down. Sit down. So I sit down. You sat down, and then he's like, "We got time." That's another thing you say.
Yeah, just get it. It's fine. Don't break the window. All right, so we're gonna head on down here through this blowdown and see if we can find it. It should be just in front of Reza somewhere there. Yeah, you see it? Yep. All right. Let's get it back up top. Yeah, it's a male. Yeah, there's a neck shot and a lung shot. So I think that lung was mine. That's definitely where I was aiming. Reza, I think you probably spined it right through the neck there.
Can you describe what happened last night? Like, give me an account of how that hunt went down.
Yeah, so last night we were finishing up an early dinner, planning on heading out for last light to try and see what we could find. And just as we were packing up, Mike shouts, "Look, a bear!" And we turn behind us, and at the logging slash right across from camp, there was a bear just grazing the hillside. So instead of jumping in the truck, we walked on over, found our spots. I got set up. Mike encouraged me to sit down. Reza got set up for a follow-up shot just in case. And within a minute or two, I took a shot. Reza quickly followed up with the second shot, and the bear went down fast. I have never shot a bear before. No, so first bear, very excited. I've been wanting to go bear hunting for a couple years now. Mike and I tried. We went up around Sayward a couple years ago. No success. We got hit by a snowstorm. Still a lot of fun, but yeah, Mike did some scouting over the past couple days. Found what seems to be a very high density population here, and about 2 days, I think we saw 6 or 7 bears. So lots happening.
Do you think there's a stigma around bear hunting?
I think a lot of people in the public really don't like the idea of bear hunting. I know bears are these large, majestic creatures, and we have shows like Disney and movies that anthropomorphize them. They've got these, almost human-looking faces at times. And so I think for a lot of people it's hard to understand and grapple with the fact that you're going to eat something that is beautiful to look at. Right now I'm just trying to figure out how to get as much of this meat off the bear as possible so we're not really wasting anything. It's surprisingly intuitive to follow the lines of the muscles, the joints, and just figure out where things move to come apart. And yeah, it's very, very natural.
Broader picture, how are you feeling about getting your first bear and what that means to you as a hunter?
I think broader picture for me, I don't know if hunting as a way of life is something that's going to be sustainable in the long term in terms of social policy, habitat, climate change, a number of different factors. And I think I want to take advantage now of what is possible and hopefully show my kids that, this is where meat comes from. And it's not just bought in a grocery store or in Costco as frozen chicken and slabs of red meat. It's like, it actually comes from somewhere. I think that's an important lesson.
Got a bear right above me. That's a bigger bear than yesterday. If he comes down, if he keeps coming down closer, I'm gonna shoot. They come very close. Yeah. If we do that. Oh, it's not that close. It doesn't feel too big. Dude, the stomach size is way bigger than the last one. up. But if he comes down, and he comes down, and he comes closer to us, it's gonna be a fucking nightmare getting him down. That's a bigger bear. That's why it's even harder to bring it. But he keeps coming lower down. He's coming low, man. He's like at just less than 100 yards. Like this is less than what we were target practicing at. Basically what's going on right now is the bear is about 100 yards up this slope. I'm in a good shooting position. I'm just waiting to like size this bear properly. It looks pretty decently sized, but it's pretty late here at the end of the day. And we want to make sure that if we're going to shoot this bear that it's not going to run into the forest or run into the thick stuff. So our goal is to get like a really clean shot. So hopefully he comes down a little bit lower and presents a better shot for us. What I want is, if I'm going to shoot it, I don't want it to be facing the trees. I want it to be facing this way, so if it does run, it runs across the clear cut. And not into the trees, you know? I think we should get ready for a follow-up shot. Yeah, get your rifle ready. You're going to take this guy? I'm going to shoot the first one, but you take the follow-up shot. Oh, you actually want to do that? Are you sure? I'm going to have to clean it, and we're going to have to take it home. That's a lot of meat, though. I know. Yeah, I'm super down. Okay. He's doing a lot of the work for us. It's already halfway down. If it gets to the next stop, if you don't take him, it's gonna run into the... Look at how much distance he covered. Yeah, thank you for not making us. But I say, dude. Oh yeah, get ready. Tell me when you're on him. Okay, this is getting good. You ready? Go. I want you to shoot right after me, okay? When he turns fully sideways. Ready? Yeah, go. 3, 2. He's down.
Dude, easy packet. We just pulled him right down the ditch. Holy smokes, guys. That's my first black bear.
Oh my lord.
Oh, guys. He was at the top of this clear cut. I'm just going to zoom out here. He was at the top of this clear cut, right at the very top when I spotted him. And Reza comes, and Reza thinks that he heard me clap because I was about to go back and get the guys because I wanted somebody here to support me. Mostly just to have a second set of eyes on the bear for if it takes off to go and like to take a follow-up shot or to keep an eye on it. And so I feel like Reza is my spirit animal. Reza recognized that I was feeling that, and he came right as I'm setting up on a bear. And it's at the top of the clear cut, and I'm about to take a shot because it's about 150 yards. And Reza's like, dude, that's going to be a friggin' gnarly pack out. Why don't you just see if it keeps coming down? And we waited 5 minutes, it comes down a bit. Waited another 5 minutes, it comes down a bit. Waited another 5 minutes, it comes down a bit. And it just kept working its way and working its way and it's working its way. And we were worried that it was going to go into the forest because every time it would work its way down, it would go closer and closer to the edge of the forest. And it basically got right to the edge of the clear cut, but we got an amazing shot opportunity, fully broadside at like 75 yards. Like this is as good as it gets. Reza takes the follow-up shot. Yeah. So Reza, me, and Chris have all shot and killed a black bear on this trip. Amazing. Amazing. We're going home with some meat, guys.
Everybody
Wow.
eats a lot of meat.
Yeah, good.
Big?
Bigger than Chris's. This guy's rounder. What's up?
Me and Chris heard you clapping. That's why I came.
There she goes. My first bear.